Hey guys, I'm back with another video, and fair warning, I'm kind of going to be all over the place with this video, but I just have a few things that have been circling around in my head, and I thought that I would just share some of my thoughts on the stupid things that Foodie says. Yes, I know that there are many, but there's just a few specifically that I want to talk about. So that's what I will be doing in this video. Okay, so let's start off with the all too familiar, where's your man? Do you have a man? Where's your man? You know, every time I hear her say that, I am just like, do you not realize how juvenile that sounds? Especially for somebody who is pushing 40. It just sounds so lame. Anyhow, yesterday I tweeted out a response to that, and I was just like, well, my man, I just saw him off to work because he goes and he puts in a full long, hard day at work because he's not sitting around just eye-effing himself like her man does. But why does having a man have so much importance to her? Is having a man what makes her feel important? Is having a man what she needs to feel any type of self-worth? I mean, really, I would like to know, why is having a man so important to her? You know, I know many self-sufficient, independent women who do not need a man, who do not want a man. I know women who don't look for validation or their self-worth in saying that they have a man. It's just so weird to me. It is so weird to me that she parades having a man like some type of grand accomplishment in her life. Now, maybe that holds true for her. Maybe her saying, being able to say, I have a man, is something that she feels she's accomplished in life. That's pretty sad. That is very sad. But you know what? I saw somebody else do the same thing. Somebody else do the same exact thing. And it is weird to me. It is weird to me that these type of women will do that. They'll be like, look at, I have a man, look at me. It's just weird. It is so weird. It is so weird, especially when they use it as a comeback. What kind of comeback is that? It's weird. Juvenile. I don't get it. Okay, so now, aside from the where's your man, now we're getting where's your gym membership? Because now Foodie and Slaw, now they're big, gym buffs because they've been there to the gym, a whole 2 days? Maybe, if that. Anyway, so where's your membership? Where is your gym membership? Again, another juvenile and lame comeback. I mean, come on. She is aware that people can work out without having to go to the gym or having a gym membership, right? Right? Oh, yes, it is true. It is so true. There are plenty of things that one can do outside of the gym to get a good workout. I mean, a brisk walk is a good way to get some cardio in. She is aware that, people can buy exercise equipment and they could have it in their home. They don't have to go to a gym just to do that, She knows that, right? Because, yeah, that really is a thing. People do have exercise equipment in their homes. As a matter of fact, I have a treadmill in my home. Oh, yes, I do. Of course, now it's tucked away, but when I first got it, I was so gung-ho about it, and I was doing so good. I was doing my daily walks and just getting my exercise in there, my cardio in there, but it fizzled out. And, I also have an exercise bike. Yeah, I found an exercise bike for $50 at a yard sale, and I got it and I was doing good. I even actually challenged myself when I got my exercise bike. I said to myself, look, if you're going to sit there and watch a YouTube video, then get on the bike and cycle for the length of the video. And boom, there you have it. Some cardio, some exercise, get it in. If you're going to sit there and watch a video, get a workout in the meantime. So at least you're doing something productive. Okay? Oh, yeah. Oh, I almost forgot this. I also used to do Zumba. Oh, yes, I did. And that was fun. I actually worked myself up to a 45-minute routine. Yes, I did. It was fun. I was getting in there, cardio, and having some fun, having a blast, just dancing away. And you know what I did? I did that all in the privacy of my own living room. My point is that there are so many ways to work out that do not entail a gym membership. So where's my gym membership? Well, I don't have one. nor do I want one, because I, you know, I'm not dedicated enough to put the time in to a gym. So yeah, I don't have a gym membership. Anyhow, can we talk about the cringy ass gym video that they put out? Oh my gosh, when I saw that, I was like, what is this? What is this? Oh, I was laughing. I was laughing my ass off. I saw somebody make a good point. They said they've got to be trolling. They have got to be trolling with that video because, okay, the little weights that Slaw was lifting. And I'm like, that's a good point, because Foodie does know how to play the game. But I'm like, really? Really? She's going to do that to him, make him look like a fool in order to get people to react to the video? If that was her plan, if that's what she does, it worked, because we're all talking about that video. I mean, how could you not? It was so cringy, but I'm like, oh, poor guy, if she's doing that to him. But the most cringy part of the whole video was that part, was watching Slaw slowly walking towards a mirror while he's eye-effing himself. It was cringy, and it was absolutely hilarious. Hilarious. So if it was a troll, it was a good troll. Man, I couldn't stop laughing. I mean, I was just thinking to myself, what is going through his head? What is going through his head? And I probably sure went something like this. Now, the part of Slaw will be played by Sancho. Sancho, please take it away. Oh, thank you so much. Now, just give me a moment, please, to get into character, okay? Ready and action. Who is that hot beefcake that I see in the mirror in front of me? Who is that sultry, sexy man who is staring back at me? Oh, wait a minute. It is just I, Sarah. Oh, but damn, I am looking so hot today. I'm looking so hot in my little workout outfit. I mean, come on. Come on, look at the way that this lime green shirt is just hugging my curves. I mean, look at my workout pants with the matching lime green stripe up the side. It is fire. I'm on fire. Oh yes, I'm feeling it. I am totally feeling it. Oh, but wait, ladies, but wait. All of this hotness is not just for me. Oh no, it is for your envious, jealous eyes as well. Oh yes. So please, please enjoy and take in an eyeful of this beefcakiness if you can handle it. Can you handle it? Can you handle my beefcakiness? Can you handle the heat that I am putting out? Oh yes, I'm killing it. I am killing it, and I am on fire. I am on fire. I am Slaw. Oh my God, thank you, Sancho. Thank you so much for that moving rendition of what was going through Slaw's head as he eye-effed himself in the mirror. Thank you. Thank you so much. Bravo. Bravo. So after I thought about it a little bit more, I was like, is that really what's going on here? Is she making Slaw look foolish in order to get people to talk about the videos, to react to the videos? Because we all know that Foodie has had no problem acting a fool on camera, all for views and attention. So is she doing that with Slaw as well? Is he aware of that's what is going on here? Does he know that's what's happening? Because she's put him in yet another situation where he has become the butt of the joke. And does he get that? Does he understand that? I mean, think about it. When they went to the beach, and they had him coming out of the water and she's playing that god-awful music, and he's trying to be all sexy, and she probably thought she really had something there where people are going to be envious, and he ended up being the butt of everybody's joke because people were talking about how flabby his physique looked. They were talking about how hairy he was. And look, I don't think there's anything wrong with a hairy man, okay? A hairy chest, hairy arms, that's good. But once the hair starts going over the shoulders, creeping down the back, no. That's when you pull out the clippers, the wax, whatever you need to do. No, a little hairy chest, that's fine. But once it starts migrating over the shoulders, down the back, no thank you, I'm out. But yeah, I'm just like, is that what she's doing? Is she purposely putting him in these situations where he becomes the butt of the joke? And if she's doing that, wow, that's pretty messed up. But is he aware of it? Who knows? Okay, moving on. Now I'm gonna move on to something that I find very irritating, really irritating. And every time she says this, it just like, shut up. Please just shut up. Because now we're getting the whole, well, you're Islamophobic. If anybody calls Salah anything other than Salah, if you call him salad, if you call him soft, if you call him beefcake, if you call him goofy, Snoopy, if you say anything other than Salah, according to Foodie, you're being Islamophobic. And I'm like, really? Stop. Just stop. And if anybody says anything in regards of her abaya, if anybody says, oh, your abaya is dirty, or they don't like it, or hey, get some brighter colors, or it's wrinkly, whatever it might be, it's not fitting you, then that too, she says, is being Islamophobic. And again, I'm just like, shut up. And same thing with her hijab. You know, if anybody has anything to say about her hijab being too tight or not liking the style, or again, get some brighter colors, you're Islamophobic. If anybody says anything that does not sit right with Foodie when it comes to her newfound faith, she labels them as being Islamophobic. And again, I say sit down and shut up, because that is absolutely ridiculous. It is absolutely ridiculous because she will sit there wearing a hijab while engaging in drama and raging and losing control. And what does she say? Well, I have the excuse that I'm a new Muslim, okay? So just stop judging me on that, because you don't even know. Okay, you don't even know, but stop. And I'm like, okay, you're wearing a hijab and doing everything that you shouldn't be doing. So stop. Just stop. Now look, I call Salah slaw because why not? Why not? You know, and then she sits here and like, oh, you know, you're being disrespectful to my man. You guys are just disrespecting him, you know? And I'm like, okay, and what? I don't owe him an ounce of respect. I don't owe him the respect of addressing him by his given name, especially when he is engaging in all of the drama and he is putting some nasty behavior out there, the things that he is saying. So I don't owe him respect. Why does she think that? I don't know. But you know, if I say slaw, then that means that I am being Islamophobic, right? Right? Well, she's wrong. Let me be honest with you here, okay? Before this whole Kuwait arc, as it's called, I knew nothing about Islam nor the Muslim religion. I just was never interested in knowing. But now that this whole thing is happening, I'm like, okay, I want to know a little bit more. So I have been taking the time to educate myself, to know a little bit more about the Muslim faith. And let me tell you that I have a lot of respect for anyone who chooses to live the Muslim lifestyle, because from what I'm learning, it takes a lot of dedication. So, you know, I respect people who can dedicate themselves and devote themselves to their faith the way that many Muslims do. I found a few channels that I have really been enjoying watching and learning. You know, to see these women who are so dedicated and devoted to their belief is pretty amazing to me. One of the creators that I have been watching goes by the name Ninja Mommy, and she shared a story of her actually coming back to Islam. And it was pretty interesting. But what I found more interesting was her explanation as to why she not only wears a hijab, but she wears the, I think it's called niqab. I might be saying it wrong, but it's the, you know, complete face covering, because she is covered head to toe. All you see are her eyes. But to hear her explain why she made that decision for herself was very educational, and it gave me more of an understanding as to why Muslim women choose to wear what they wear, you know, whether it be the hijab, the abaya. So it was really interesting and very educational. And I think it's important for myself to actually learn from somebody who is walking in that faith, who is living that faith, who is devoted to that faith. So I'm going to leave the link in the description box if anybody is interested in watching and learning a little bit more. I think that's one thing where people are just taking Foodie's word for what she's putting out there, and she doesn't really seem to be educated herself, because she's not walking the faith from what I'm seeing, you know, and that's just my opinion. But anyhow, to get back to the whole Islamophobic, no, please do not do that. Do not label me as that, because I'm not. I'm not being Islamophobic if I call Salah slaw, okay? For some reason, she thinks we all need to be so respectful of her man. Look, his behavior, no, I don't respect that. I don't respect him getting involved in this bitch drama, as I call it, and the things that he said. So, no, I'll call him slob, but that does not mean I'm Islamophobic, because I absolutely respect anyone who chooses to walk that line of faith. But when it comes to Foodie, my opinion is that she is merely making a complete mockery out of it. And what makes me think that? Well, how many times have we seen her sitting there wearing a hijab, all while engaging in the drama, all while raging, all while just, just doing what she shouldn't be doing? And when I really stop and think about it, I think to myself, if she was actually taking this walk in her new faith seriously, she would have taken the time to educate herself before she ever became Muslim. And I don't think she's done that, because she seems to be very uneducated about a lot of things. I don't know, maybe she's just going off what Slaw has told her. But watching the videos and learning more, she should have done herself. She could have done it herself, but I don't know. I think that, again, this is just my opinion, I think that she wears the hijab and the abaya as a shield. I think she's using it as a shield, and I think she's making a mockery out of it. My opinion. But if she was really serious about devoting herself into this new walk of faith, her focus, especially during this holy time of Ramadan, would have been focusing on her faith, not on what's going on YouTube. And she'll sit there and say, well, I'm not watching, I'm not reading. Yes, she is. So my opinion is, if she was serious about devoting herself to becoming a better Muslim, she would have done it, especially right now in this time of Ramadan, when it is supposed to be a reflection of the faith. Yeah. So anyhow, that's all I have to say about any of that. I just wanted to get it out of my head and get it off my chest. So that's going to be it for me, and that's going to be it for this video. Remember, each and every one of you are awesome. Now go out there and make it a stellar day.